we get to have the conversations of the day. We start off with our business update, where we get to look at the 30th ICPAU Annual Seminar. Imagine 30 years down the road. That's a serious milestone. Well, today we're joined by two distinguished guests from the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Uganda to discuss their upcoming annual seminar. And joining us to have more on the subject matter is CPA Lydia Tusiime and CPA Rehema Nakirembe. They're going to be diving into the history of this seminar, what it's been able to achieve in terms of objectives in the last 29 years, as they had the many themes that had been set out. What have been their impacts on public accountancy, especially for Uganda as a whole? Then, of course, what are the expectations, and am I invited? Good morning, ladies. I'll start with Lydia. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Priscilla.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you. Rehema, you do understand how critical the next 48 hours are for the country. How are you?
Very critical.
Yeah.
Good morning, Priscilla.
Yeah.
I am CPA Rehema Nakirembe. I'm an ardent fan of the Uganda Cranes.
Yes. Have you gotten your ticket yet?
Not yet,
Not
but
yet.
I will.
Are you sure? They're sold out.
I will, VIP style.
Mama, you're the people. All right, so before we leave the Uganda Cranes, what's your expectation of the team from tomorrow's game?
I expect a win. I have a lot of hope in those boys. And from the last match, we saw that hope kept alive. Definitely gives you victory. I believe we shall do it. I will never lose hope until they are done.
Yes. All right, CPA Lydia. Accounting is about numbers. Numbers don't lie. What do the numbers tell you about the game tomorrow?
It's a win, definitely.
It's a win.
Yes.
Okay, I love the spirit of Uganda right here. But let's start off with an overview of the mission of the seminar, what its role has been over the course of the last 29 years. And of course, when it comes to the accounting profession, what impact it has had, Lydia?
Thank you so much. My name is Lydia, once again, and I'm the Manager Business Development at the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Uganda. And one of our core mandates is to regulate the accountancy profession in Uganda. And over the years, we've been able to support with certifications, setting examinations, but also we've set standards, and we've ensured that we come up with policies on how we ensure that these standards are adhered to by the different professionals and the firms that we regulate. So we've had the annual seminar for the last 30 years, and celebrating this 30-year milestone really gives us pride as the Institute of Certified Public Accountants. It's a journey that started with only 30 participants.
In the first seminar.
In the first year.
Amazing.
Yes. And from then on to date, we've had over 2,000 participants, and this number has been growing year on year. And in fact, we're just limited with the hotel facilities because usually the numbers are beyond, and we have to create an online.
So in the last one, how many numbers did you have?
We had about 2,300.
Wow.
Yes. So this exponential growth in itself tells you that there is value that has been derived over the years. And the Institute in itself has not only nurtured the professional development. If you look at the annual seminar and how it was curated, it was what informed the annual seminar was how do we come up with a holistic professional accountant. So if you look at how it has been held over the years, we've had a blend of both the professional, the technical information that we give to these accountants, but also we've had the other aspects to personal growth, soft skills, personal lifestyle, so that we have a holistic professional accountant. And so we believe that that in itself has created a lot of impact. It has nurtured very many accountants out there, and the number 2,000 in itself is a testament that we've really achieved. And the annual seminar also has a reflection on how far we've grown as the institute, because if you look at 1996 having only 30, and right now we have a membership of over 4,500 professional accountants, in itself is a milestone that we ought to celebrate. Yes.
All right. Congratulations. That is definitely something. So talk to us about this particular year's seminar. What's the theme based on, and then what are the dates, and where shall we be coming?
Thank you so much. So this year's annual seminar is going to be held from the 3rd to the 5th of September at the Imperial Resort Beach. And I think this has been our venue for quite for quite some time. Yes, and now if you look at we're looking at the sustainable impact that has been created, and that is our theme, how we've ensured that we have a sustainable impact, yes, created within the profession. And still, this is a reflection of the journey that we've come with, and creating impact is our tagline. So definitely this is just going to be a celebration of the different growth we've achieved. We've had very many accountants who are CPAs who are supporting with growth of this economy from their different respective sectors that they serve. So yes, that's amazing.
That's well done to the institute. CPA Rehema,
yes,
this theme is about sustainable impact. Now I have two angles to the question.
Yes.
What sustainable impact has the seminar had to you over the years that you've been an attendee, and then what impact have you yourself created from having been exposed to the seminars?
Okay. The seminar, as she has rightly said, it's one of the biggest gathering of professionals. Accountancy profession is the biggest professional gathering that we can have in the country. And when we gather, we are actually creating CPDs, what we call CPDs, that is the continuous professional development, which is a requirement for all professionals, because we know that technical skills expire. So we have to always keep our accountants in the know of what is happening around them, even different other soft skills that they need besides the numbers. So our seminar usually brings all the professionals together, and then we are going through very interactive sessions with key presenters who are dissecting things across all dynamics, social, economic, political, and for me that has built a lot of value for me, because you get in there and you learn a lot of things besides cracking the numbers. There is a lot that affects us, and so the annual seminar is one platform that we always use for our professional accountants to keep afloat on what is happening in the country. It's
and
too much value.
Those seminars, what impact have you yourself created in the profession?
What have I created in the profession? Well, when I'm representing, because like I keep telling people that every business, for it to succeed, you need mainly 2-3 people, accountants and our fellow people, the lawyers. The taxman, well, the accountant helps you with the taxman. So as I'm representing the people on different business ideas and ideologies, I am able to actually see through to the future. Through the numbers, you see, is this company going to thrive in the next 5 years? So you come in and have to advise these people way before for them to be able to thrive in the next years to come. So you sit down, we turn tables round to ensure business success.
All right, so as the organizing committee, I know that you have primary objectives. I know that you have specific topics and key speakers that you have invited for this particular seminar. Talk to us about those.
The different topics. Well, very enriching topics, and these are going to be handled by very skilled and seasoned presenters. One of the topics we have is the main thing we're going to do is launching the IFRS Sustainability Disclosure Roadmap. The accountants understand the value that this is going to bring for us, and this is the first time we are launching this roadmap. We're going to be talking corporate sustainability reporting. How do you position yourself to report on your financials, reflecting exactly how your business is doing? And we have purposeful leadership, You cannot just be a leader, but you have to be a leader with purpose, and that is where our tagline comes in, creating impact. So every leader must lead purposefully. We're also going to look at personal insurance, which is something we all need, okay? As in, how do you plan for the future? Staying fit for purpose. This is now going away from the usual accounting things, and we're going to be looking at the biggest problem that we are having in the country these days, that is diabetes prevention. So you see that our topics cut across. Then there is one which is going to be looking at fatherhood reimagined. Now, this is exactly. So the boy child has been complaining that you're leaving us out and all that.
Unique.
Exactly. So we are going to look at fatherhood reimagined. How do we nurture? How do we train the fathers to be actually present in the families? We are now taking it away from us, the women, because we've been always saying the whole burden is on us. Now we are going to look at how is fatherhood supposed to be for us to make sure that we have very sustainable families.
How did the team come up with this particular topic? What incentivized it? What,
the particular topic of fatherhood?
Yeah.
The boy child has been complaining a lot. So every time they're like, oh, everything is women, 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 and yet we are leaving out the fathers, the boys who are going to be the fathers in their homes. So we told ourselves, okay, yes, we have to stop blaming the men for all the challenges that we are facing as a family. So that is why we are bringing in this, and we are very positive that it's going to be a topic that everyone is going to look out for.
Topic.
Thank you.
All right, and the key speakers?
Key speakers, we have the famous speaker, Peter Kimbowa, is coming to give us our keynote speaker. We have across vast. We will have to, when you need to get the whole program, then you will look at all the presenters.
So the only way I can get the program is if I register CPA, Lydia.
Yes.
How do I get to register and be a part of the 30th seminar?
So for registrations, you have to go to our website, www.icpau.co.ug. You'll get all our events, calendars, and then you also get to book your slot and be part of this event.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it limited to CPAs or?
No, it's not limited to CPAs. It's actually open to CPAs, the students, anyone that is in the finance,
business leaders,
politicians, among others. So it's really open because, like you've heard from CPA Rehema, it's a blend of both the professional topics and the soft ones, if you've heard of the fatherhood aspect. So we want to give them a holistic package.
All right. Is there a fee attached to the registration?
Yes, all the details on the website.
Okay.
Yes, so we also have an option for those that cannot attend physically to be online. Yes, so there are different rates across, yes.
Okay, all right. So let's also talk about the logistics and the preparations for the D-Day, and what are the times that the seminar is going to be running in CPA Rehema?
What's that?
What are the times that the seminar is going to be running?
Oh, it's a 3-day seminar, hybrid event. We can do both physical and online, and we are starting on the 3rd of September up to the 5th of September. So those are 3 good days of interactive sessions for our professional accountants. You definitely want to join. You don't want to miss this out.
I cannot miss it.
I keep telling people that if you want to be an accountant, start with the annual seminar, because that's when you actually meet a vast variety of all our members. And you get to see the other side of accountants as well. So we enrich ourselves professionally and also a holistic enrichment of the whole mind.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So as we're closing this conversation, what would you like the interested audience to be aware of or have at their fingertips as they're preparing to be a part of the seminar? I'll start with you, CPA Lydia.
So of course, this is a residential event, and so you need to prepare yourself for a 3-day back-to-back program. But then also we have theme nights throughout this annual seminar. We have a reggae night. We do have one that will recognize the sports, the different favorite sports of the different professionals that will be in the room. So we expect a lot of entertainment from musicians known to everyone, and so they should really expect a lot of professional enrichment and fun activities.
Yes, CPA Rehema, what are your closing remarks? And please remind us also of the dates.
The dates, 3rd to 5th of September. Those are the dates, and we will be there as early as possible. We have breakfast, and then we start until the whole day. And like she said, in the evenings, it's entertainment. Okay, so guys, carry your sports shoes, carry your dancing shoes, the different theme nights, the reggae night. We are having the famous Ghetto Kids coming up to present to us. We're having the comedian Salvador coming. So it's really fun, and learning and fun mixed together, and networking, which is the biggest value that we create. We network, get to learn from each other, and then tomorrow you go to a place, and now I know Priscilla. So I cannot come to NTV and I don't get access to it. So I keep telling people, guys out there, when you're an accountant, you can hit double. I'm a nalongo. And I keep telling people that when you're an accountant, everything comes in doubles. So to the single people out there, grab yourself a CPA. You won't regret.
I have heard loud and clear. So thank you, CPA Lydia. Thank you so much, CPA Rehema, for sharing these valuable insights. You can go over to their website and social media platforms to get any other information. Of course, we've learned a lot about the seminar's mission, and it's been one that has created impact from 30 attendants on the first seminar. 30 years down the road, they're now counting 2,000, over 2,000, and some even have to flow onto online. And so there's promise there in the excellent opportunities and of course excellent networking of professionals learning and relearning. Now, speaking of learning, we want to learn what's on ground, especially for traffic update, with Stephen Bede, who's joining us. He looks like he's in Nakawa. Good morning to you, Stephen.